Congratulations, Dave. How would you describe Shohei's performance tonight?
Yeah, that was the greatest, probably the greatest postseason performance of all time. And there's been a lot of postseason games, and there's a reason why he's the greatest player on the planet. You know what he did on the mound, what he did at the bat. He created a lot of memories for a lot of people, and so for us to, have a to do it in a game-clinching game at home, wins the NLCS MVP, pretty special, and I'm just happy to be able to go along for the ride.
Russell, third row on the right.
Doc, obviously, Shohei's being the best player in the world. There's a lot of expectations that are on him in that role. What have you seen from him to be able to handle those expectations amidst what many call the slump?
Yeah, I just don't know how he handles sort of the expectations, because a lot of times when you have expectations like he has, they're just unattainable and you just never realize them. And certainly the way he was struggling, this postseason, and not to let it affect him and keep his psyche, his confidence the same is really impressive. And so we knew that he was going to come through at some point, and what better night to do it while he was pitching too.
Yeah, Dave, when you said you knew he was going to come through at some point, had you seen something specific from him at the plate that told you he might have a game like this, just going beyond sort of his run?
No, I wouldn't say that. I just felt that his confidence is unflappable. His work is very consistent. I just knew that he's just too talented, and it's not like the moment's ever too big for him. So with players like that, with that combination, you just know that it's going to happen at some point.
Let's go to the second row right in the middle.
Dave, what about going back to the World Series, the way you're doing it? First 4-game sweep in a 7-game series since '63 and 9-1 in the last 10 games. How does this streak feel in terms of the way the ball club is going toward its goal?
I think we're just in a zone. We're focused on playing good baseball, and I still think that there's a lot of low-hanging fruit, offensively, but it's just a very talented group. It's a very focused and very hungry group. So I think that when you get those components, it's tough to beat. And we mind the little things. We're hungry. We don't really care about what happened before, and we're playing good baseball. We're healthy, and we still got some work to do, though.
Let's go to Paul, fourth row on the right.
Does anything Shohei does at this point surprise you? How far he hit the ball tonight, how many he hits, any of it?
How far he hit this one tonight surprised me. Probably not, but the distance, the velocity of that one was pretty impressive. But yeah, it's kind of whatever you don't expect him to do it. And so I've fortunately had a pretty good seat to a lot of those moments.
Nobody's repeated in 25 years. And talking to Joe Torre a couple weeks ago, he said for them it was just a matter of not thinking about what you did last year or even series to series, always looking forward. Is that kind of your mindset right now?
It absolutely is. It absolutely is. I just don't think that, what we did last year has any bearing on this year. There's a lot of guys in that room that weren't a part of last year's team, and we want to win this year. We want to win for the 2025 team, and let people talk about all that other stuff afterward. But we got two teams that want what we want, potentially, right? So once that series gets over, we'll prepare for whatever team it is. And like I said on stage, our job's not done, and we got 4 more games to win.
Let's go to the third row on the left.
Dave, when Ohtani has maybe the greatest first inning ever in postseason history, can you kind of feel that momentum building for him, that he's going to have a performance like that?
Yep. I think, there was a lot of talk on he was scuffling at the plate. He doesn't swing the bat well when he's pitching, and all those things I think were fuel to his fire. And so today when he took the mound, you can see the focus, the intent. And after that shutdown first inning, just the at-bat right there, you could see that he was smelling a really good night tonight.
You had the confidence to use Rocky back-to-back. Today, he did it. So what did you feel about his performance today?
I have confidence in Rocky. I trust him. I believe in his talent. I believe in his mind. And so, yeah, I wasn't too worried about the back-to-back. In the postseason, there's a lot of things that players don't ever do. But if you want to win a championship, you got to be able to be willing to take chances. And for me, I was completely confident in Rocky tonight.
He got like 10 strikeout. That was since June 2023. And did it surprise you, or like which home run surprised you the most?
Yeah, I think the homer that surprised me the most was probably the one that hit the roof or beyond the roof, the second one. Yeah, this is just a performance that I've just never seen. No one's ever seen something like this. So I'm still in awe right now of Shohei.
Did you sense it, the third one coming in?
I wouldn't have been surprised. I wasn't surprised with the third one. No, I wasn't surprised. So I sort of sensed it, yes.
Take one last one. We'll finish up with Eric in the back right.
Dave, in the modern era of baseball, first 10 years as manager, Sparky Anderson, Walter Alston won 4 pennants. You're the first one to do it 5 times. What does it feel to be in that company?
Great company. Yeah, I have a hard time wrapping my head around that one. I just kind of try to do my job the best I can and do it for the game, for the players, for our fans, and all that stuff sort of accrues. But yeah, I love our game. I love the Dodgers, and you know, I'm going to keep trying to do the best for this organization in this city. But yeah, when you mention Alston and Sparky, those are names that you never imagine yourself in that same conversation. Last thing, I just want to thank, congratulate Murph and the Brewers on a great year. They were beat up, but they had a tremendous season, tremendous organization, and just really